Hello Booktube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome back to my channel, Bookends and Books. This video is a little bit sad because I am a little bit sad. Like many of you, just a few hours ago, I learned of the death of Alice from the channel Alice and the Giant Bookshelf. And it hurts. I don't know Alice personally, I've never met her. We've been together in various activities on Booktube. We've been part of the same book club. We've been part of some events like the Women's World Cup Readathon. So we've discussed on Discord and on Voxer in a group, not personally. I've never talked to Alice personally, and yet her passing is difficult to hear of. It makes me sad. I was supposed to film this weekend a pile of possibilities for Jane Austen July, and at the moment I don't feel like it. So what happened when I learned of the death of Alice is that I went for a walk, and my walk took me to the library almost by default. It's my default destination, and I thought of Alice, and when I think of Alice, I think of Agatha Christie, because that was her favorite author. She had read all of Christie's books, which is a lot, and she really loved Agatha Christie. A few years ago, she created an original tag based on Hercule Poirot. Hercule Poirot, I don't know how to say that in English. And if you haven't done the tag, if you're on Booktube and you haven't done the tag, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. It could be a nice tribute to Alice to do her tag. And anyway, so I thought of Agatha Christie, and I immediately wanted to read a book by Agatha Christie, just as a little tribute to Alice. So so this is the book that I'm going to read. Well, these are two books. They're in French because all the Agatha Christie books in English were out. There was nothing on the shelves. So I'm going to read it in French. So in this one, this is a twofer. So I'm going to, there is Death on the Nile and Death in Mesopotamia. I think there's a title in English, but anyway, you can recognize Nile and Mesopotamia. So, and this is, Murder in Mesopotamia and Death on the Nile. If the translations are word for word, because sometimes they're not. Sometimes the translations of titles are very different from what they are in the original. So that's what I borrowed. And also, Alice had a cat. The cat's name was Harry. Well, still is. The cat's name is Harry. And in her tag that she made about Hercule Poirot, based on Hercule Poirot, there was one prompt that was for mysteries where an animal helps to solve the crime. So I browsed the shelves, really not for long. So I was at the Agatha Christie level, and then I just raised my eyes a little bit, and I saw this spine, so with a cat on it, and I was in the mystery section. And so I looked at this, and I decided to borrow this book because it made me think a bit of Alice. So this is Rita Mae Brown and Sneaky Pie Brown. So that's the cat is also an author. Probable Claws. How cute is that? It takes a cat to write the perfect mystery. And the name of the detective, not the cat, the lady detective, is Harry. So as soon as I saw that, I thought, okay, I'm going to read this too. So I don't know if Alice has read this. I don't think so. But anyway, it made me think of her because there's a cat, because there's a character named Harry, and because it's a mystery. So that's it. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. That I was thinking of Alice. That our little corner of Booktube is grieving. She will be missed. And that's it. So thank you everyone for watching. And if you want to leave in the comments, perhaps something about Alice, a video that you liked, a book that you read because of her, or some other story, if you want to share a little something of your Booktube relationship with Alice, please feel free to do so. And I will see you in the next video, which will be happier. I don't know when that will be, but it's going to be happier. And thank you everyone for watching.